Hey everybody, and welcome back to Tubi Tuesday. I'm your host, Jonathan Moody. I'm here with
Ana Xaden.
Anna. All right, we are back, and we're here to talk about Craving.
Hello? Dolores? Baby?
Damn it, double or nothing.
It's your paycheck, buddy.
It's 7 months today.
It's incredible. I'm proud of you.
I get another?
Telling you less is just trouble every which way over here.
That sounds like gunshots.
Call the cops.
Keep your hands where I can see them. All of you.
It's clear. No windows, no doors.
What do you people want with us?
Our fight is out there, and unfortunately, it's your fight now, too. They're barricading us in.
Hope y'all are nice and comfy. What may come as a revelation to some of you is that there is a monster among you.
What's he mean? Monster?
Now all you gotta do is let us know you're ready to give him up. The clock, she is a ticket.
We can't let him trap us in here. You think they're just gonna leave witnesses?
We need to do something.
This wasn't part of the deal. Tell me the truth.
I saw it dead in the eyes.
Your time is up.
Yes.
Craving. So by the way, I didn't know what to expect in this movie. And once again, if you watched our Murder Size episode, if not, go back and watch that anyway too after you're done with this one.
Yeah.
But we talked about how this is going to be non-spoilers because really, we want you to see this movie. We want you, like, no matter what movie we are promoting from our friends and everything, we want you to go see it. So we don't want to tell you guys things that are going to happen. So you go, oh shit, or whatever. We want you to go see the movie. So go see the movie after you listen to us jibber jabber about it for a little bit.
Yeah.
And we're gonna try to do non-spoilers because I think we did the last time. I don't think we spoiled anything.
No.
But I will tell you that this was a really fun movie. It was an Indiegogo kind of movie. I think the other one, I think Murder Size was too. Maybe not. I don't quote me on that. But this was a I know this was an Indiegogo movie, and Jason Horton, who's the director of it, I've actually met him. I met him when I was out in LA, visiting the first time. I met him and Rachel, Amanda Bryant.
Cool.
They both came out and we hung out and everything, and it was really nice. And I actually love both of those guys, and so I was stoked when I heard this was coming out. But I had to save it until I could figure out when I was going to review it. I didn't know if I was going to review it for Indie Film Cafe or Tubi Tuesday or whatever. And I created Tubi Tuesday so that I can review these films and talk about them and get the word out for my friends.
Yes.
And I mean, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. It was,
Yeah.
it was kind of, it felt very Quentin Tarantino for a while.
Yeah.
When they're all in the robbers are stuck inside the
Yeah.
bar. I mean, I can tell you that because that's not a spoiler. That's pretty much, I think,
Yeah.
in the trailer, that these guys come in and kind of interrupt these people that are just living their life in the bar. And this is why I do not go to bars anymore, because of this situation happening. No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be held hostage while a bunch of guys are outside saying they want to kill somebody that's in there. And
Yeah.
then we get these little flashbacks of certain things that happen, and it kind of answers some questions, but you really don't know everything till the end. Right?
And then it's twist.
And it's twist.
Big
There's
twist.
twist throughout. you know?
Yeah.
And so some of the time you're like not liking somebody, and like I
Yeah.
Frenzy was probably one of the most liked characters at first, but then they give her like this arc with her girlfriend that sort of makes
Yeah.
you really care about her a little bit, which
Yeah.
makes it hard if something happens to her, you know? Um, and there's I mean, once again, it's like it kind of reminds me a little bit, and I don't think Jason would take offense to this, but it reminds me of Reservoir Dogs a little bit. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah,
I
but
can
it's
see
like,
it.
yeah, where you know, you don't know this much about the people, and then all of a sudden, when you start kind of getting the flashbacks a little bit, and then you start
Yeah.
sort of knowing what happens, you're like, oh crap, that's then you're right, twist completely, which
Yeah.
they kind of give away in the poster and stuff, but you don't really know.
Yeah.
You didn't see the poster.
I thought no, I saw the I guess the casing or something they did with this picture behind you.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah,
was
that's the one
probably
I
on like
saw.
Tubi or something, you know, or
Uh-huh.
whatever. But yeah, I'm sure you didn't see because you were surprised about the ending. I'm not, once again, we can't say what it
Yeah.
is, but there was an ending that kind of went a little beyond whatever. And 'cause most of the time, you think it's one thing, and you even
Yes.
told me that you thought it was one thing, and that's what it was all going to be about, and then it
Yep.
goes completely the opposite direction. And
Yeah.
also, another Tarantino thing, it reminded me a little bit from Dusk Till Dawn, because, you know, yeah, this stuff
Yep.
happens and it's sort of like it's one way, it's criminal, crime heist kind of looking thing, and then all of a sudden it becomes much more dangerous and scary than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I really like that. Uh, I I don't know. Like I know there was, so maybe you can answer this question for me because I didn't pick it up. But there
Okay.
were a lot of characters that have voices and
Uh-huh.
stuff. And they were like, you know, the actors were mentioned in like the IMDb and stuff and in the movie as
Uh-huh.
voices. What voices? Like there wasn't any, I don't
There
know,
were voices.
I don't hear any voices. I mean, maybe I would have
Yeah,
been
there
worried
were.
if I started hearing voices.
Oh,
But there were
I'd be
characters
like, I need to
like
take another pill. I'm hearing voices.
there were characters like the
No.
Beeve and Corky, Big Timer, Screecher, Frog, Pain. I don't know those.
Huh.
Maybe if somebody in the movie can kind of tell us what those are, because I have no
Yeah.
idea, and they were credited as
Yeah.
voices, and I was like, wait, were they in the movie? And
I don't remember
I
that.
didn't pick it up.
Yeah.
Um, not on the Tubi
The
version.
only
If it's
time when a voice happened was with the two girls.
what
When
happened with that?
when one was telling a story to the other. I forgot what her name which one was Frenzy? I forgot.
Frenzy was the crazy one that like she went to the
Okay.
bathroom with
She
the
was the
girl.
aggressive one.
Yeah, the aggressive
Well,
one.
the girl with her told a story that, but her mouth wasn't moving. That's the only voices I think I
Oh,
heard.
okay.
Yeah, I did not like that story.
Oh no,
It
no, no,
actually
no,
made me
no.
dislike her straight off. I was
I
like,
know. But
done.
they didn't show it, and that made me
Exactly.
happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they could have showed it, you know, which I think would have gone
True.
a little bit over the edge.
Oh yeah,
If you've seen the
definitely.
movie, you will know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, if they had shown that, I would have been probably pissed off.
Oh yeah, I
I
would have been too.
I would I didn't like it, yeah, and it made me sort of not like her, but also like kind of confused as to why didn't she just like kick him out, you know?
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
like go out, go, you know, you're not, you know, whatever. Like I know you made a mess, but go out, go, I'll you know, get in trouble. I just, you know, but it made her a sort of, you know, something, you know, scary. And
Yeah.
so it worked, I guess, for that. But
Yeah.
once again, it is hard as heck not to spoil anything. So just bear with us
Yeah.
if we're trying to like beat around the bush a little bit. Um, it's on Tubi. I mean, you can watch it. So if we do whatever accidentally say something,
Yeah.
you can go see it. And but I
Yeah.
mean, it's better to be seen than for us to just jibber jabber about it necessarily.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked Frenzy, and I liked I liked Mac. Was that his name? The other guy that was like yeah, Mac. He was kind of the badass guy that she tried to shoot, but had like what or no, he tried to shoot her but didn't have any
Uh,
bullets, you know,
yeah.
and stuff. Sorry if that's a spoiler, but that's just something that happens in the movie that, you won't know anything about it until you see it. But like, yeah. But like it was sort of like I don't know, I had a fun time with it. Like
I did too.
I thought it was I thought it was funny at times, which surprised me, but most of the time you were really just getting into these characters, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, and Gregory Blair co-wrote it, and Gregory Blair has a great part. He was the guy that comes up to the girl that's like, I guess she's some kind of pop star or something, some kind of singer,
Oh,
and he tries
yeah.
talking to her just as a like, I'm a fan of yours, and she's treating him like he's like hitting on her, and I'm
Yeah.
like, jeez, but that like that's the point, is like her character's
Yeah.
kind of very standoffish, and I don't even know why she was there. Like literally, like
Yeah. She was
other
writing.
what she
I
was
actually used to see that in New York. People would go into bars to write.
when I was in LA, I went to coffee shops and wrote,
See, that's the normal thing to do. But
right.
no, you would walk into certain bars in New York City and there's somebody on a computer typing out their life story.
I don't think
So
a, I
it
don't think a
really wasn't
bar
weird
would.
that she was in there. Well, I actually talked to one person that did that. She said she can just zone out. I'm like, how? So much is going on
But then
around you.
then why didn't she write it home?
Exactly. She
I
said that the noise helped her think. It's like, okay, uh,
For
go.
me, the coffee shop bit, it was in LA, and I went to a couple different coffee shops, one in
Uh,
Burbank and one in Studio City, and
that,
both of them just gave me this like, because there's so many talented people that would walk in and out and stuff. You might not even know who they were, but
uh-huh.
that just kind of that vibe just kind of comes to you,
Yeah.
and you can just feel it while you're writing, and it's kind of like it helps. Uh, I like, but it's also a little noisy sometimes, because people are talking or whatever, and
Yeah.
it's hard sometimes for me to zone out because I have ADHD. So if I hear one thing, I'm like, like,
I
uh,
know how that is.
yeah, but anyway, I couldn't write in a bar. I mean, I don't drink anyway, but like I couldn't write in a
Yeah.
bar because it would just that's noise level like supposed to be like loud and noisy,
Oh,
and
yeah.
coffee shops are a little bit more mellow and stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't think I could ever write. I like noises don't help me. They just
Yeah.
confuse me and make me like want to see what's going on, like
Yeah.
um, but yeah, so she was there writing, and then Gregory was saying that stuff, and then he walks back, and he's basically like, "Man, she's a bitch," and like, and understandably, because like he's just there to say hello, like he's not
Yeah.
trying to say, "Hey, do you want to go out tonight?" Or something. Like he's not hitting on her, he's just saying hello, and she's being like,
Yeah.
"Get away from me," and so. She becomes one of those people that like you're just like, I don't like you from the beginning, so
Yeah.
whatever happens to you, I don't care. They have to have those in the movies,
Yeah, true.
because in the horror films, because if you had everybody that's you like, then how are you gonna get? Then you're gonna be like very frustrated when people die. You gotta
Yeah.
hate people because then you get really excited. You're like, oh my God, that person's gonna get it. Somehow or whatever. And this is a
Yeah.
horror film. Like I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna feel like not like a horror film throughout most of it.
Yeah.
Even with the person that's dead or whatever in the beginning of the movie, you know, it, and I won't say who or what because, spoiler alert, but like you throughout the whole rest of the movie, you're like, you're gonna be, you're gonna be on the edge of your seat wondering what's gonna happen next,
Yeah,
and stuff. And
definitely.
yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I enjoyed everybody's chemistry. I love Felissa Rose and everything I've seen her, and
Yeah,
if you saw my Facebook profile, it's me and Felissa. And I really enjoyed her in this.
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, I wish she was in it more, but
yeah, true.
just because I like seeing her, like I like seeing, she's always fun, but a lot
Yeah,
of times, you have the actor for, only a few hours or whatever for the day and stuff and whatnot. And so you just do what you can with her and stuff. And
yeah,
she was great and you really
yeah,
enjoy her in the movie. So definitely check it out. If you're a Felissa Rose fan, you'll enjoy it. I don't like it when a lot of people like kind of make references to the movies that the people are in. Like if you saw Kane Hodder, somebody will make a reference to Jason in a movie or something, and I'm like, it's lame. So
yeah,
I don't think they did that with this movie. No, like mentioning of staying over at a sleepaway camp or something.
yeah, yeah.
Like those
Nah.
things get cheesy after a while and stuff. And what I like is people like Felissa coming out to be in these movies and becoming a huge, kind of this becomes a new role for them that, maybe down the road they can do something else like that'll just transcend everything they've been in, So
Yeah,
but if you're going to see it for Felissa Rose, please do because
yeah,
she's really great in it.
yeah.
And everybody, I thought Rachel Amanda Bryant was great. She's like I said, I met her when I met Jason,
Uh-huh.
before, and they both were hilarious and fun and just cool to be around. So I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Everybody did a good job. It
So
even had growth parts, so that's pretty cool.
oh, that parts where people grew.
No, gross.
Oh, gross. They say
Yeah,
growth. I thought,
because
wait, there's some growth in this
there
movie?
was one scene that I was
Yeah,
like,
I think there was
oh,
a little bit of growth, you know. Um,
no,
but there was
no,
growth
like there
too.
was one part that I was just like cringing. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Um, I was sad, like, because I was expecting, like, at the last, like, after the credits roll.
uh-huh.
This is bad for Tubi because Tubi does this all the time, right? When it goes right to credits, it'll start saying, do the next thing. If you're not careful, it'll go
Oh,
right to the next movie, before.
oh,
And
I
then
didn't know that.
so if you're not careful, if you like don't say go back or whatever, it'll go
Uh-huh.
straight to the next movie right at the credits. So,
Oh,
but there was no after credit thing in this one or whatever.
okay.
And it would have been cool. I'd love to see a Craving 2 if there ever is
Yeah,
one. They do set up where there could be a Craving 2.
yeah.
But I think I have a feeling I don't know if Jason has ever done a sequel, to
Ah,
any of his films. So I don't know if he would do a sequel. But I'm sure if there was enough people watching this movie and getting enough praise, you'll want to do maybe you want to do a sequel if he, but there's still stuff he can expand upon or even
yeah,
create a whole new scenario involving it. And I think it would be a
yeah.
lot of fun. Um, but yeah, it's definitely a film that you gotta go watch on Tubi right now. Go check it out.
Yes, totally check it out.
Yeah. But all right, so next week, join us for Beneath the Old Dark House. It's sort of hard for me to say, sometimes because I have to because yeah, we'll get into why. I'll talk
Yeah.
about that on the next one. All right. Everybody, thank you guys for checking out 2B Tuesday and check
Thank
us out
you.
next week. Bye.
Yep. Bye-bye.